we love you for being you, and this is authentic. And if you don't love it, then
listen, different
big deal.
strokes for
It doesn't
different
mean that we have to
folks.
change anything that we do. And it's hard for him to change what he's doing.
I love how this came back to Luca.
It did. Like, it just reminded me of that. Like, you don't always love what someone's doing all the time. Now, he's on a big stage and everyone has an opinion and everything else, but it's him being him. It's you being you. And I think that's fine. And that's great. And yeah, people always have their opinions. The more feedback, the more opinions, the more people pay attention.
And that's fine. Like, and I appreciate that. Like, if you want to voice it and if you want to think that you want to talk about my potty mouth, like, great, that's fine. And if I'm not for you, then I'm not for you. Or if this podcast isn't for you, then it's not for you. I just have reached that point in my life where like just the whole disappointed, just like I'm like, I don't know. Anyway, LOL to that. And you know, it's part of it.
Yeah.
It's part of our forum. It's part of, we're going to get good and we're going to get bad. We're going to get,
well,
you know,
and that's kind of been our thing from the
part of it.
beginning. And I think that's why people like listening, is because it's pretty real.
Well, and I think too,
we need more realness in the world.
Yeah. Well, and I think you're just a lot, and I don't mean this in a bad way. I'm so much more rough than you are.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about like tough, but you're soft. You're soft, way softer than me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so I think us put together, it's like there's soft, sweet Julie, and then there's Emily, the F-bomb dropping co-host of the Mom Game. You know what I mean? I think it's the juxtaposition of the two of us where you're just you're more gentle.
Yeah.
I'm not gentle.
Yeah.
I'm rough.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
It is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and it's a fun, interesting dynamic, and I think it represents a wide range of people, right?
Yeah,
and a wide
for
range
sure.
of personalities, and dealing with things in totally different ways and opinions. I've done a lot of radio where they're like, you guys can't agree on everything. Like, you need to have differing opinions, because that's like a program director thing to say, right? It's like, if you're always agreeing, and this was some of my feedback sometimes, it was like, if you're always agreeing with everybody, like, it's not good radio. Like, they want differing
edgy
people and like differing. Yeah. And I don't know. We kind of organically have that, I guess. It's like different opinions, different personalities. And I think it's representative of a lot of people and a lot of moms and a lot of ways that we deal with things.
For sure.
But at the same time, we're both like very similar in a lot of ways too, when it comes to like being laid back and being not stressing about dumb stuff and parenting and all that. And not being Susie homemakers and, you know, all that. But I think it's interesting. So yeah, I mean, I love hearing good, bad, whatever kind of opinions, reviews, critiques. I love when people are listening and just know that we're not changing.
Absolutely right. Exactly. Like, I mean, sometimes it will open your eyes to stuff. Like like you said, I don't spend a ton of time on social media, but like if there was a ton of curse words in a social media clip like that is something, it did bring that to my attention. Like, I didn't know
there was. And I think because some of it's automated, and so I think that it was like a clip that was pulled that was like
and so I think that is something we need to clean up.
So
I mean, thanks to that woman for telling me she was disappointed and whatever. LOL. So okay, I saw you put in here